Morning everybody, so welcome to a cold December day. At least I think it's going to be cold because it was freezing yesterday morning. I'm just about to have some breakfast before I get about 300 layers on to go out in the freezing cold weather. I thought I would take you with me today. I've got a few horse related jobs to do as well as riding later on and all the usual. And also Chesney has got a poorly foot at the moment, so I've got lots to do with that, cleaning that up and bandaging it again later, but I'm going to try and put him in the field I think for a little while if I can get a plastic bag on. The vet has shown me some very clever tricks on that, so well, certainly on bandaging his foot and making sure the poultice and things stay on, so I will show you that if Chesney is feeling helpful later on today, and I'll see you in a bit. So this is the contraption of sticky tape that I've made for Chesney's foot. So I'll show you how to make it in a bit. This one I'm going to put on over a plastic bag just over his hoof to try and keep his foot dry, so he can go out for a little while. Well, really, as much so that Basle can go out for a little while, as Chesney won't settle if Basle's out and he's in, so he just gets very distressed, so it's not really doing him any good, and Basle goes absolutely loopy if he's kept him for very long. So I'm going to try and put them out for a little while, and this is what is going to keep the plastic bag on, I hope. So Chesney's all ready to go with his plastic bag and his sticky tape again on his foot, so let's put him in the field. Do you know, it's not actually as cold as I thought it was going to be. Like yesterday morning it was -4 I think when I got up, or when I got outside, so it was about 7 o'clock yesterday morning. Well, this morning it was above freezing, so I didn't have to scrape the ice off the car, I haven't had to break the ice in the water troughs, all the taps are working, so it's much nicer this morning. Beautiful sunrise, I hope it comes out well on camera. Isn't it beautiful? If I zoom out too much, all you'll get is mud. That's just beautiful. I just do you like an outfit of the day. I haven't put everything on clean or anything today. This is as it is quite often. I'm going to do my essential winter, or my winter essentials vlog, I think, in a week or two. So some of this will feature in that, but I just thought I'd let you know what I'm wearing. So I've got a nice woolly hat on. I really can't remember where this came from. When I bought it, it matched the coat I had at the time. I think it's only probably 2 or 3 years old, but Chesney has ripped various parts of that coat, so I haven't got that one anymore. So the coat I'm wearing today is a musto. Now this coat is pretty good because it's got like a fluffy inside, and you can take that out, so that makes it sort of really useful. So you can have it like as a thin waterproof coat, or as a with a fleecy lining for the winter. Under that then I've got my puffer padded waistcoat, which is another layer of warmth. Under that I've got my sweatshirt, which I can't remember where that's from now, that was in a vlog a few weeks ago, a product haul vlog. Under that I've then got a polo shirt, and that's what I've got the top half. And the bottom half I've got like a pair of leggings under my jumpers and some woolly socks on. Yeah. Sorry, that was a bit fun. So that's what I've got on to keep me warm today. I'm just about finished. Well, I finished doing the stables. The stables are all clean. Done the hay nets. I'm just going to sweep the yard, and then we're going to go out, I think, and have a bit of a rake around in the arena and pick up the twigs, because quite a few little branches have come down in the arena in the wind recently. So these are the sticks I've got so far. I think I've done the worst, to be honest, of the sticks, because this is the side with the hedge on, and then I'm raking same time with my rake, raking the track in. So what I'm doing is raking it away from the sides, because it all sort of gets the track, basically. Raking it in from the side, looks like that again, because otherwise eventually we'll go through to the membrane and the hard core. So I have to try and keep on track of it, so the arena remains useful. So I've done one long side. I'm not sure I'll do it all today. I might do some more another day. Anyway. So I'm just going to nip to the local tack shop because I need some more things for pulsing Chesney's foot. I've got enough for today and for tomorrow, but I will run out then, and today's the only day really I've got time to go and get those, so I'm off to do that now. I'm having a little look around in my local tack shop. Oh, this is what I want to get for the horses, some multicoloured new food bowls, so I can tell whose is whose, but I'll have to save up, I think, maybe after Christmas. All these lovely rugs, coats. Really, Basle needs a new numner, but choosing the right one is proving tricky. That's nice, I like that one. So I've just got back from the tack shop and I'm picking up some things for Chesney's foot, because I know I'm going to run out in the next couple of days. I've got some poultices for his foot, Animal Intex, flipping expensive things. There we are, so I got some of those, and I also got some sticky bandage things. So I've got actually got 3 of those and 3 Animal Intex, because if I don't use all of those, if I don't use them all, I can still store them. They store pretty well if they're not open. So that's what I picked up there today. Nothing exciting, unfortunately, but there we go. So I've just come down to ride Basle. I'm going to do a bit of schooling this afternoon. He is a bit covered in wet mud, as you can probably see, but I've got it off around his girth and saddle and bridle area, and he's all tacked up and ready to go, so we better get going before he gets chilly. So I thought I'd show you this great trick that the vet has shown me to keep a poultice and bandage on a horse's foot. This is the duct tape for putting on after all the bandages and stuff have gone on, and I'm getting this ready in advance. Basically, it's just sticking lots of strips of duct tape together, but I'd never thought of this before, getting it prepared in advance. And now I'm going to go crossways. Have some sharp scissors. These aren't sharp enough. I'd advise getting some really sharp scissors for this job. get it off the door. I've got a sticky thing to put on Chesney's foot in a bit. The other things I have prepared, so I'm going to stick that on the stool. The other things I've prepared in advance is he's having pads on his foot as well to keep his, because he's really got a nasty bruise. So I've cut these so that it's easier to put around his foot, and he's actually got 2 of those. The other thing I'm going to do is undo this a bit. Before I start, makes life easier in a few minutes. Oh, best if I don't drop it, because it's difficult, and then roll it back up again. It doesn't stick as much, and it's easy just to start it off then. So I've got 2 pads and a bandage ready. I'm going to get the horses in now, and then I will put the boiling water on the poultice when I'm ready to sort that out. Good boy. Good boy. Nearly done. Okay. Good boy. Alright, Basle. Alright, Bunchkin. You're munching. Munching your dinner. Oh, Fidget's eating his dinner. He's not very keen on the camera, are you, Fidget? You're not very keen on the camera. You're a bit camera shy. So let's take your rug off, shall we now? Yeah, last but not least with your rug, hey? Fidget, don't look so worried. You gonna eat some hay? Okay, you look much nicer without your rug on, don't you? Fidget just has a little waterproof rug on when he's out in the field in the winter, because he doesn't seem to have much grease in his coat, as you can probably maybe see. So he's not very waterproof, so if he gets wet, he gets cold very, very quickly, don't you? So he just has a really thin, it's actually a Shire's Tempest Light that he wears, same as Basle and Chesney have got. But it just keeps him dry really, so he doesn't get cold. You gonna eat your hay? He has to have his hay on the floor. Soaked hay on the floor for your ROA, or whatever they call it nowadays, your recurrent obstructive airways or something. Used to be much easier, COPD, didn't it? But basically he has problems breathing sometimes, and I think I wrote a blog about that a couple of weeks ago because he had a bit of an episode, but he's better now, and he's always on soaked hay anyway, so hopefully when I've gone away he'll eat that, but he's a bit wary. That's it, put your ears forward. Say bye everybody. Say bye everybody. That's it, bye everybody. So the horses are all in now. I have to get them in a little bit before it gets dark so that I can see what I'm doing with Chesney's bandage. So he's got a clean poultice and a clean bandage on his foot, and it will get dark quite quickly in a minute. So they're all snuggled in now for the night. Basil's got his nice snuggly purple rug on, and the others are all munching away at nice big hay nets for the night. So I think I'm going to leave the vlog there. If you enjoyed the video today, please subscribe in the box below, and thanks for watching everyone. Bye. Say goodnight, Baz. Say goodnight, Poppet. Night night everybody.